We'll be covering a new twist on the Tide Pod dinner. I'm so excited. So let's get started. First of all, we all know that Tide Pods are great as a snack or a meal straight out of the bag. But we were thinking, what if you wanted to feed a mass of people? You're not just going to pass them out with cups of Kool-Aid. So we're going to give you a quick, simple way to just make it a little bit more bubbly. First, what you want to get, obviously Tide Pods. I've chosen the Oxy brand. It's my favorite flavor. Any of them will do. And as you can see with most of our ingredients, you can interchange whatever you want. It all works. So we're going to go ahead. Next, you want a dryer sheet. Any of them will do, like I said. I've chosen the dollar store Breezy because I'm on a budget, but they're all fine. We're going to go ahead and get our dryer sheet, lay it out flat. And then, of course, one of our Tide Pods. You want to place the Tide Pod in the center of the dryer sheet. We're going to fold this up wonton style. And in order to seal the wrapper, what I like to do is use 2 squirts of Spray and Wash Max. Again, a Resolve spray or a Shout will work just as fine. So we're going to go ahead and just apply 2 squirts of the Spray and Wash and fold this up wonton style. Look at that. And we're going to go ahead and place this right into a saute pan. Obviously, 1 Tide Pod is enough for anybody, but if you're having a bunch of people, put 1 Tide Pod per person. Now to that, we're going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of bleach. I prefer the cleaning bleach because I find the flavor is extra strong. I would also do a lemon or a regular bleach. I would stay away from the lavender or the spring meadow because I just find it's too bougie for this type of dish. So what we're going to do is just place our bleach in with our Tide Pod, and we're going to let that sit for about 10 seconds or so. We're not actually cooking the pod because we all know they're just great out of the package straight. What we're trying to do is just get it to infuse with that bleach and soak in. So we're just going to let it sit, and while we're doing that, I know a lot of you must be wondering, well, what do I wash that down with? I would stay away from water or milk. I find a nice fresh glass of Febreze is good, or any of the Fabulosos also work well. If you prefer a red, or for what Hunter has chosen tonight, a berry blue. Okay, so now that we've let that sit for about 20 seconds or so and just soak up some of that bleach, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it into a nice serving bowl. To my pod, I'm going to add, as a garnish, some Downy crystals. This is just for a pop of color. If you want to choose green, blue, Unstoppables, Gain, whatever your choice. I'm just going to throw a couple of these in. Look at how pretty that pink is. Lovely. And we are just about done.
I like mine with a little more extra.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Not a problem, Hunter.
It's my favorite part.
It's all for you. Pretty. Okay. Right before serving, the extra pièce de résistance. You just want to splash less than 1/4 cup of ammonia straight into that bleach. It just gives it that pungent fragrance a clean dish like this deserves. I do want to warn you, it may be a little gassy, but the fragrance in the room is just so worth it. So right before serving, splash your ammonia on, and we are ready to serve. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the camera so we can see Hunter dig right in. Go ahead, Hunter. How is it?
Good.
Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Cooking Clean, where we showed you a very simple way of having your guests here and gone in no time. Please join us again next week where we'll be making a very delicious Valentine's Day urinal cake. Thank you for watching, and as always, treat every supper like it's your last. Good night.